Loud, upright and upright. Open your eyes, don't be blind. Open your mind and know how to think. You know what I mean, family? And remember, say, we don't share things what the media want us to share. You know what I mean, family? We share things what we need to know and we need to understand or understand, whether you're religious, whether you're spiritual, whether you just don't care and all of these things. You know what I mean? But the main thing, you have to open your eyes. Me say don't be blind. Open your mind. Me say know how to think. Me say open your mouth. Me say know what to say. Satan is a vibration. Me say when we catch him, we put him in the box. We say lock that box and throw away the key. For all those tricks they played on us, we make the money, they take the money. We buy the house, they take the land. Me say a different day. Same thing in it, family. Me say open the door. Me say open the door. Open the door. We come in hardcore. Open the door. Me say open the door. Open the door for the young and the old. The young is in prison. The old is in prison. Me say open the door. Me say open the door. Open the door. We come in hardcore. We come in hardcore. We come in hardcore. Yes, one belly. So upright and upright. Open your eyes and don't be blind. Yeah, man, I know if you think, family. Because if you don't know if you think, someone will think for you. And if someone is thinking for you, that means it's like they can call you a puppet. Without you don't know why it's like they call you a puppet. You're coming to the earth for the earth purpose, so use your mind according or you're coming to the world for do it, innit? Because there are so much things out there can distract you. You understand, family? But you come into the earth for the earth purpose. So understand yourself, understand your dream, understand when someone teaching you something. Remember, family circle all the way. When someone teach you something, it's like understand it on your behalf, it put you upon your higher self. You know what I mean? No religion is more than you. No politics is more than you. No one is more than you. You know what I mean, family? You're coming at the earth for the earth purpose. You know what I mean? And who is higher than the earth? Who is more important than the earth? Who is more, you know what I mean, intelligent? Who is more high educated more than the earth? Open up your eyes. You know what I mean? Open up your mind. Yeah, man. So like I say, yeah, man. Satan is a vibration. Me say when we catch him, we put him in the box. What? So enough love goes out here. Yeah, family? Yeah, man. Alright, so what I do, I start up a live and share the link. So help me to share the link. You know what I mean? Yeah. Alright, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, so help me to share the link. Yeah, man, how you talk about, family? Today, we have some dangerous video to play. Dangerous. Yeah, man, so, alright, family. Remember? Alright, love goes out to Mooney. Alright, yeah. Love goes out to Mooney, the highest and the greatest, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. You know, because Mooney, she helped me during my times of dark days, meaning when I didn't know nothing about spirituality, religion, politics, and all of these things. Mooney was the one who guided me, you understand? You see, just like how you see the moon out there, it have a vibration, yeah? Alright, because this moon just can't be the moon. The flowers just can't be the flowers. Open up your eyes and don't be blind. We have some mad video today to play. Alright, let me start it like this. You know what I mean, family? Hold on there, give me a second. Alright.
Remember who you are.
Yeah, remember I said I'm going to share the link, so it's going to take a little time, yeah? Alright, love you, family.
Remember who you.
So after I share the link, it's like I got some dangerous video to play.
Remember who you are.
One world.
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 One word.
One world.
One world, me say, you know.
One world.
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 One world. One world.
One world.
One world.
One world. One world.
One world. One
Every day we wake up and pray for a better day, a better way. Every day.
One world, support the movement.
England. One world. Support the movement.
England, yeah? One world. Support the team.
England. Trinidad. One world. Support the thing.
UK, Jamaica, one world, support the team. One world.
The UK, Ghana, one world, support the movement. Big stuff happening.
England and Montserrat, one world, support the movement.
England, Morocco, one world, support the movement, man.
Jamaica, one world, keep the movement. Jamaica, one world, keep the movement. Jamaica, one world.
Alright, one world we say Jamaica, support the team. Don't leave the team, big up the team.
Jamaica supports one world.
One world. Jamaica.
Jamaica, one world, support it.
Ireland, one world, support the movement.
Ireland, one world, support.
St. Lucia, Martinique, one world me say, support the thing. St. Lucie, Martinique, supportez bagay la. Yon latte, un seul latte. D'accord? Yes, please force.
Moldova, one world, support the movement.
Moldova, one world, support the movement. Yeah.
Romania, one world, support the team.
Italy, one world, support the movement.
I'm from Cape Verde. I just want to say one world, support the thing, one world.
Family circle. Hallelujah. And remember we are all our brother keeper or sister keeper. So, knowledge is a wonderful thing, but knowing the earth, it's beautiful. Unity, inbox me.
Kurdistan, one world, support the movement. Afghanistan, New
Lithuania, one world, support the woman.
Zimbabwe, Lizo, support, one world.
Bridgeport, Connecticut, Jamaica represent. One world, support the movement. Peace, love, unity. Yeah, Terry said that. Bless up.
Eritrea, one world, support the movement.
Ethiopia, one world, support the movement. Salam salam.
Yeah.
Brazil and Jamaica, one world, support the team, yeah? Brasil, Jamaica, é nóis.
Support one world, Polska, Poland. Zmieniamy świat na lepsze.
Croatia, one world, support movement. Yeah, man, one world, support the thing. The unity we say, straight.
Albania, one world, support the thing. Shqipëria Madhe, një bashkim në botë, together.
Me Nigeria. Hello? From Benin City, the heartbeat of Nigeria. One word, supported. Baba talk me ise, wawese, damo. Wawese.
Merhaba, UK, Turkish, one world, support the team.
Algeria, English, and support the movement.
UK, Egypt, support the movement. Assalamu alaikum from Egypt.
One world, support the movement.
Whoa, family, I tell you, it did hard to start up today, you know. I have to be sharing video on Facebook. I have to be sharing video in the groups, you know what I mean, like a lot of groups, you know what I mean. And next I have to see that it's like all of the noise or the sound is working and all of these things. So see with me, you know what I mean. Family J, yeah man, what you talk about, man? Yeah man, family blacks, what you talk about, man? Upright and upright, man, what you talk about? Yeah man, enough love. Hey family, I got too much video for play today. So guess what? I'm just going to get down to the point and swag it up, yeah? I got too much video for play. Alright, wait, first I have to give thanks to life, innit? And I have to give thanks to each and everyone out there. So love goes out to Mooney, number one, you know what I mean? Yeah man, because she teach me how to live and survive and all of these things. So family, enough love to you, same way as life, and enough love to the universe, enough love to the earth, the moon, the stars, and everything out there. Yo family J, yeah man, what you talk about, man? Have time for us to work together and be free in this damn world, you know what I mean, or this beautiful kingdom we are in. You know, so enough love goes out to family out there, you know what I mean, the highest love, you know what I mean, spirituality. Alright, so enough love goes out, yeah? And family G, enough love, family R, enough love same way, you know what I mean? The highest, what the... Yeah man, a whole heap of things are going on, man, whole heap of things are going on. Yeah man, we are going to talk about, the first one we are going to talk about, we're going to talk about Busta Rhymes. You know, everyone know Busta Rhymes, innit? Yeah. No, I don't really want to. Alright, we're going to talk about Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey, yeah? When Jim Carrey talk about the truth, innit? Like family. There's a lot of organization out there and thing, yeah? And a lot of organization out there, a lot of them is playing word magic on us, all of these spell. You know, you go to school, they not teach you about the laws, what the world is running under. They not teach you about spirituality when you're 100% spiritual. You know what I mean? Use a spirit in the body. They not teach you nothing about those things. You know what I mean, family? They not teach you about like, oh, we're using a law called name civil law, whatever law. They not teach you about the birth certificate, what you have, and all of these things. You understand, family? So when you come to this site, don't think I'm sharing things what the media out there is sharing. I do research, and everyone what I play on this is a researcher. So make I take it. Jim Carrey is the first one I'm going to play for you to come to realization to say, oh, we are one and we all need to pull together. You know what I mean, family? Because the evil vibration is out there. Family is thinking evil. They are not evil. It's just like, if I want to think evil, I can think evil. You understand, family? I'm not evil. I never born evil, and I'm not going to take on no evil spell in this kingdom, because evil spell is 1%. You understand me? When you're good, you're 100%. So you're still evil and you're still good. You understand me, family? But good is always stronger than bad. Alright, so now I'm going to play Jim Carrey. Yeah? Alright. Just have a free mind to everything when I play. You know what I mean, family? Alright, love you so much.
You know, it's not Jim Carrey who can walk down the street just you know, doing it.
And remember, I'm going to learn from it too, innit? But I'm not going to be stuck on TikTok, innit? I'm going to be watching and learning same way, innit? Alright, thank you, family. So don't feel say, oh, I'm showing you something more stupid or something where to take you for a fool. Because if I take you for a fool, that means I am a fool too, innit? Alright, so yeah, my family, open up your eyes and open up your mind.
You know, it's not Jim Carrey who can walk down the street just you know, doing anything he wants to and get away with it because nobody knows you. You know, after a while, hopefully it'll be to the point where I can't walk out in the street. Won't that be fun? where it'll be impossible to walk anywhere without being recognized.
Family J! What?
Is that a gang sign? Have you, Oh, like you don't know what it is. You don't know what that is. I have no idea. You don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know. We don't know. All the comics and show business don't know what this is. Right? Yeah. What is it? Come on, Jimmy. Seriously, the time is up. People are hip to this kind of stuff. I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're a part of it, and it is the all-mocking tongue. Oh, I like it. It's the symbol of the all-mocking tongue. And I'm sick of it. I want everybody to be in on the joke, man. You know what I mean? Like, for years now, talk show hosts, people on television, people in sitcoms have been hired by the government to throw you off the track, to distract you, to make you laugh and stuff like that, make you happy and docile so you don't know what's really going on. You know, and they get out there in the woods in a circle naked and they decide these things and, you know, and you know, look at him trying to come it up. It's hilarious, hilarious.
I've read a couple of places where you said you've struggled with depression from time to time.
I was on Prozac for a long time. Yep, I was on Prozac for a long time, and I'm not sure. It may have helped me out of a jam for a little bit. But
yes, sis G, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, right now everything I fall, you know what I mean? Once we know about it, we just look on them and laugh, you know what I mean? Because all of these things, they just play word magic on us and try to hypnotize us with like signs and acting, you know. You see like a celebrity putting on all of these makeup and all of these things. Soon and later you see families doing it. Yeah, so we're just going to just laugh after people like those, you know what I mean, family? And just wake up family to the reality and make we pull together and come out of this mental system, you know what I mean? Yeah, alright. Play boxes. Yeah, man. Upright and upright, man.
People stay on it forever. You know, I had to get off at a certain point because I realized that, you know, everything's just okay.
No peaks and valleys.
There are peaks, there are valleys, but they're all kind of carved and smoothed out, and it feels like a low level of despair you live in, where you're not getting any answers, but you're living okay, and you can smile at the office, you know, but it's a low level of despair.
And you don't take any of them, or you don't take anything now?
Nothing. I don't take anything. I rarely drink coffee. I'm very serious about no alcohol, no drugs. Life is too beautiful.
He draws his strength now from the spiritual side of his life. And despite a rare Los Angeles downpour, he insisted on taking us to his secret spot, where he goes to shut out the rest of the world.
You want to come?
Come on. It's fun. This is beautiful.
After a 5-minute climb up a trail on his property, we finally reach our destination.
This is my spot. This is the center of the universe. It's where I hang out with Buddha and Krishna and, you know, all those guys.
Are you a
Jesus.
Buddhist?
I'm a Buddhist, I'm a Muslim, I'm a Christian, I'm whatever you want me to be. You know, it all comes down to the same thing. You're in a loving place or you're in an unloving place. If you're with me right now, we cannot be unhappy. It's not possible. It's not possible.
After talking to you for a couple of hours, I mean, I get the sense you are a big bundle of conflicting emotions.
Really?
Don't you think?
You get that sense from me?
Well, I think you're very emotional about a lot of things. It's all very close to the surface.
Yeah, it is. I've decided to be there. I only act in the movies.
Eckhart's philosophy is basically about the idea that the present moment is all we have. It's all there is and all there ever will be. And most of us live trapped or lost in the movement of thought. Sometimes I've spent 2 hours of my day thinking about one person I resent, you know, and going through orations and, you know, if he ever says this, I'll say that, and all of those things. And you go, I find myself now when I get caught up in something like that, becoming conscious suddenly and going, oh, wait, I'm here. I'm not with that person right now. I'm creating things that don't even exist, you know, and it's useless. It's time badly spent.
Yes, family. So we are going to blaze on next one, and next we are take it to the system like full time. We're not playing no more game with you. Yeah, we come to, because we never come into the world and a family to have problem enough. Yeah, so why is like we're taking on mankind problem? Why is like, yeah, we're taking on mankind problem when they say we have to pay bills? That is not our problem enough. And mankind give us that problem enough because the earth give us this beautiful kingdom. You understand, family? Alright, so now, yeah, you see, like Jim Carrey come to him higher self, because European brainwash just like African brainwash, like Asian brainwash, like the whole world brainwash to all of these things, innit, family? To believe, to religion, to all of these things, innit? But I don't like religion is bad, innit? But you have to look on it on the positive side, innit, family? Yeah, man, so, like what I say, enough love goes out to the viewers, them, and viewers, remember, say, I don't come on this to, like, yeah, I want to be free in the world, yeah? And I know, say, you want to be free same way, you know what I mean? Travel the world, eat the best thing, what nature give to us, and all of these things. Anything good you want, that is what I'm working towards, you understand, family? So, remember, inbox me, get me number, and we pull together. I don't fear no evil. You fear evil? You is the evil way you're gonna fear. You understand, family? Alright, let me go to the next level. You know what I mean? Yeah. Wait. No bill, no pill. Alright, no bill, no pill. I love that, sis. I want you to talk about, man. I love that. Yeah, man. So, you see, when family talking the righteous, 100%. No guess. We on their team. We on their side. You understand, family? Yeah, understand that. So once you good, 100% I'm on your side. You understand, family? Yeah. Obelente! You know what I mean? Hey, see with me. They never program reading in my head too good, innit? So I'm more spiritual and all of these things. You know what I mean? But love, big up yourself, see me, you know what I mean? And say, trap in their own mind. Alright, you see, yeah, them trapping in their own mind, you know, but guess what now? You see them trapping in their mind, but then trap the sisters and brothers same way. You understand? Hey, I'm going to, you see, after I play the Busta Rhymes one, I'm going to play a Muslim talking about Christian. You know what I mean? But he's not against Christian, you know, but the way him talk it, oh, family, when I see it, I say I have to play it today, you know what I mean? Alright, wait, make I go for the Busta Rhymes one. Busta Rhymes was talking about the sun, you know? Alright, so, family, hear me? No man can conquer this. And you alone can conquer this by not freeing it. You understand? If you don't free your mind, understand, family, people will use it for you. You understand me? And if people is using it for you, they're not using it for your best need or knowing. They are using it for their best. You understand me? Because you're building up the world, you're paying bills and all of these things, and it's not benefiting you. It's benefiting the system. We never come into the world to benefit in the system. We come into the earth to benefit our time. But that's why we're not here forever. You know what I mean? Alright, so this one is gonna base on the sun and etc. You understand the video, you know what I mean? Because I got so much video to play. You know what I mean, family? Yeah, wait.
So, in the building session, we dealing with the day's degrees, and we going through 120 degrees of lessons, depending on whatever lessons you was dealing with. I'm going to tell you right now, as crazy as you say, oh, dirty bastard is, there really wasn't nothing crazy about him. Wow. crazy needs to be changed to calculated. Understand? The God was very calculated. See, a dumb nigga can't act like a smart nigga. Only a smart nigga can act like a dumb, crazy, or some other nigga. So Asan knew exactly what he was doing. When it was time to build, he was one of the swiftest and the most sharpest guards that I ever met in my life.
Remember him say he might deal with degree, Freemason, innit? So a degree. So understand, family. But you see, when me show these things now, it's like me put you above them, innit? Because if you know it, you're above them, innit? If you know the church, you're above them, innit? You're not supposed to be stuck in the middle of them, innit? You're supposed to go higher. And when you go higher, you go to like the sun, the mystical of the earth, you know what I mean? You know, like when Bob Marley was saying, there is a mystic flowing through the air. Yeah, so you go to your higher self, you know what I mean, family? Yeah, because we breathe from the same oxygen from the earth. If you get a dream, it's not like I am going to dream about a different world from the world what you going to dream about. We are one, you understand, family? And we have to live as one, you see? Alright, so this is like a Freemason, but it's like when you know about it, you go on a higher level. You understand, family? And these are the people who they call them puppet master. You understand me? Because he's big and famous, innit? So he's the master of the puppet, innit? He know what's going on. So know it and be above it. You know what I mean? Not join them, be above them, because they sign a contract, they have to work according to their contract. They need help same way. You know what I mean? Remember the next video what I'm going to play is a Muslim talking about Christianism. Yeah? Alright, wait. I can continue. Thank you for watching.
And New 120 in a profound way.
I just want to be clear for the fans. You just called him an Asan. I just want to just for the fans that's going over their head. We're talking about Old Dirty Bastard.
I'm talking about Old Dirty Bastard, and if you go back to Brooklyn Zoo, he says his attribute.
Yeah, no, he says it. Yeah.
A-son. Yeah. See, we say A-son because it was spelled A-S-O-N. Your son's name is spelled S-O-N. But it really was S-U-N. A-son. A-son, because you called your son S-O-N. But you also call the sun that shines in the sky the brightest. S-U-N. A sun. I keep planets in orbit. So he was basically giving you the science when he gave you that punchline. I'm the foundation of the solar system. I'm the foundation of my family. Because the original man is symbolic to the sun. That's knowledge. Knowledge is the key to all aspects. Black man is the foundation of his family. So if the foundation of the solar system is the sun, and the sun is symbolic to the original man, who's the Asiatic black man, and make it only the cream of the planet, father of civilization, the God of the universe, then the black man is the foundation of his family.
Goddamn, make some noise for that, goddamn.
Now, we're going to go from that to A-Son Unique, the God, Old Dirty Bastard that y'all know.
Right.
And that level of science that he was so swift with. I knew him from back then, and I bear witness to him back then being one of the swiftest gods that I ever seen. Wow. When it came to the science and building with the Aelites. And the Aelites is the other gods. And the Earths. And the Earths are the women that was a part of the 5% nation of the gods and Earths. And the way he commanded those building sessions and the way that he corrected those that wasn't as swift with the science and the way he held those accountable that said that they bared witness to certain degrees and dealt with certain degrees that they were not dealing with was in such a profound aesthetic that I thought that he was a avenger.
Wow.
And a superhero. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because the contrast of him being so crazy as an artist, but being such a PhD and a scholar with high science was some other shit. It was a testament to how brilliant of a mind he was.
Yep.
So all that digging up your nose shit and things that you were saying he was doing, yeah, he was doing that, but he was very calculated. And I got so many stories about the God, man. It's gonna turn into an old dirty bastard drink champs, man.
It's just all good. We love him.
Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I just love that brother. I love his family. Peace to the Queen Isoline, his son, Young Dirty Bastard, his beautiful daughters. And just look forward to the unbelievable collab me and the God got, produced by the incredible Knots on Extinction Level Event 2, The Wrath of God, dropping October 30th.
Yes, family. So now you hear what Busta Rhymes is saying, like, oh yeah, black people, God, and all of these things. We're not upon this, you know what I mean? Life is God, you know what I mean? Yeah, once you have life in you and you're doing the righteous, remember to inbox me, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm gonna say black people more than white people or Indian people. We all have life inside of us, and it's just like them teacher in school. You come first, you come second, it's all the same thing, innit? Or black people first, white people second, whatever. You understand me? So when he was talking all of these things, you know what I mean, family? It's just like, yeah, now watch the politics bit. Just watch the important bit, or them talk about like the sun and all of these things. You understand, family? So you have to open up your mind, and you understand, family? If you don't open up your mind, word can trick you. That's why they have word magic. You understand? Don't make nobody trick you. Don't make no one abuse your mind. Think for yourself. You see? Because when your belly hurt you, the other person belly not hurting them, innit? So think according to you, your safety. You understand, family? So now we are going to talk about like a Muslim or something like that. But this one is like, it's a good video, you know what I mean, family? Let me see if it's the right video, because I got so much right here. I got so much. Wait there. I can see if it's this one.
From cradle to...
No. And I'm looking for the damn it. Wait, yeah, see there?
Boom, I did.
Alright, yeah, this video. And this video, I tell you, family, I've what my mind. You understand me? Don't say you're like, I'm against nothing, family. Just like how Busta Rhymes saying, black people is the solar system. I said, listen, no, life is the solar system. You understand, family? You never asked to be black, you never asked to be white, but we come into this world and we get their teaching in it. Yeah, and this teaching, when you check it, the head of the system, it's just crazy, innit? So we as the people have to pull together, you know what I mean? Alright, are we as the multitude, what them call us a sheep, where we are not a sheep, have to pull together, you know what I mean? Alright, so this one now, I just love this video. Alright, just watch this one, family. Remember, when you get these knowing, yeah, it's like you're above them, innit? Yeah, but if you don't know it, even if you don't want to play their game is playing you, because you have to use money, you need shelter, you need to go different countries, you need food, you need like the internet. You understand, family? So all if you're not with them, it's like you're still supporting them. That is the trick. So if you know them, it's like you're above them, innit? Yeah, because if you don't know how to walk, yeah, and you don't know how to walk now, yeah, and someone will reach quicker than you, innit? But if you know how to walk, yeah, it's like the man who is walking and trying to trick you, say, oh yeah, it's power he have to walk. It's like he's ahead of you, innit? So don't make no one be ahead of you. You understand me? Know these things, be above it, yeah? Alright, wait, family. Open your eyes, you know? Alright, love, family.
Boom, how you doing, brother?
You saying, man? You good, yeah?
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to say, like, obviously, as a black brother, like, obviously, a man appreciates what you're doing, you know what I mean? Spreading the awareness and the consciousness, you know, you're going out there on the front lines, you know, Speaker's Corner, you know, it's a very brave thing to do, especially if you see what's happening in France with, like, cartoons and that, with the Muslims, you know, the people are getting beheaded and stuff. So you're really out here. You know what I mean? So I really appreciate you, man. So I just wanted to start off by saying that. You know what I mean?
Thank you very much, bro. Thank you.
But yeah, man, just I'm 22 years old. I strong Christian for about 4 years. I ended up converting to Christianity when I was 18 years old, and it was terrible, man. It was a horrible experience, man. I didn't really know. I thought I was doing the right thing, but when you like take on so many rules and this and that, and you're getting controlled, it does a lot to the mental, So I'm Congolese, innit? So I'm not sure if you know about like you probably do know about the way Christianity is like spread in Africa, correct?
Yeah.
And it's like I kind of thought to myself, so Jesus Christ is always preaching about the poor and preaching to the poor, and he says if you're rich then you can't get into heaven, or it's harder for a rich man to get into heaven.
It is
and
hard,
you think about
it is harder for a camel to go through the eye of a needle,
yeah,
for which rich man to get into
heaven. And it's like you think about the history, and people have been subjugated and abused by these religions, yeah, and the reasons why they're in this situation is mainly because of colonialism and religion, and they're getting told that you shouldn't prosper. And on top of that, imagine these people that are digging, like I'm from Congo, so you know about coltan and all of these things, and the children digging out of the ground with their bare hands and shit. It's really gruesome shit, and they're very, very strong believers as well. So can you imagine, on top of the situation of digging out coltan for the white man, you also fear and go to hell if you don't adhere to these rules, and you're constantly being hard on yourself. Can you imagine? This is the kind of grotesque nature of Abrahamic religions that people don't understand. And I'm not sure if you really read into the Bible. It also
takes away confidence.
Takes away your confidence, but it's more than that, man. It's more. It's a real sinister kind of business. When it comes to Christianity, essentially people don't understand that in the Bible it says you can beat your slave as much as you want as long as the slave doesn't die. It says the slave is your money. It says the slave is your property. You know what I mean? It's a business. You understand? And it also the thing I've realized is, I'm not sure if you read the Revelations.
Yeah, I have. I've read the whole.
So at the end of Revelation, what does Jesus Christ call himself?
The Son of Man.
No, the Morning Star, bro.
Oh, the Morning Star. Okay.
And who else is called the Morning Star, bro?
Osiris.
No, Lucifer, bro. In the Old Testament, yeah, it's crazy. Go read it for yourself. Though Jesus Christ, the Morning Star, Jesus Christ and Lucifer are basically one and the same. At the end of the Revelations, he says, "I am the Alpha and Omega," blah blah blah, and then he says, "I am the Morning Star." You know what I mean? And basically, in the Old Testament, there was a prophecy about Satan getting booted out of heaven, and they say, "Oh, Lucifer, son of the morning," or the Morning Star. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking to myself, so Jesus Christ is called the Morning Star, correct? And you think about, so he's essentially calling himself Lucifer, yeah? And it literally, if you read that verse of the Old Testament, it literally says everything that Jesus Christ has done since the
Yes, Sis G, enough love, man. I hear talk about, man. More blessing. Blessing is rising, Love, Sis G.
the colonialism has started. So it talks about, and it also still talks about the devil, Lucifer, not having a tomb. And who else doesn't have a tomb? Jesus Christ, he raised up after 3 days, right? It's some crazy shit, man. The Bible, I'm telling you, Jesus Christ, I'm pretty sure, is the personification of Satan. I'm pretty sure, bro.
Woo! Pretty sure. You just made some enemies there, boy.
Bro, listen, it's better to know the truth, because it's like the Matrix, You take the pill and you get opened up to this harsh reality. You get me? Honestly, I truly believe that people have you heard that saying of the devil, the biggest trick that the devil played on the world is convincing the world that he didn't exist.
Yeah.
That's not the truth, bro. The biggest trick that the devil has played on the world is convincing the world that he is God, bro. In the Bible, it also says the God of this world has corrupted the minds of man. It also says the God of this world has corrupted the minds of man. What religions have 2 billion and more followers, bro? In the old Bible, it says the God of this world. Who is the God of this world? So why are they? And it also said, yeah, go on.
But it's taught that Satan rules this earth, though. Now,
Yeah,
that's what it's taught.
yeah, but it says, but how many Christians are there? Who has really?
Something billion.
Who has really gone around and conquered and enslaved people in the name of Satan? Please, can you tell me?
The Abrahamic religions have.
In the name of Satan, yeah. I mean, when it's Lucifer, like, but they say in the name of God, right?
Yeah, they say it's the name of God. Yeah.
But it's really Lucifer, bro. I'm telling you, even Allah's called the great deceiver. Think about it. Even the story of Jesus Christ. So apparently, Jesus Christ was replaced with Judas or somebody else. So you're meaning to tell me that Allah lied about Jesus' dying on the cross and being raised up to heaven for this whole religion to be made, so children in Afghanistan and Iraq can be blown up for this false religion that Allah lied about?
Yeah, basically.
Like, so honestly, I feel like black people, me personally, I'm a strong believer that the ancestors are in heaven. I'm a strong believer that the Bible, or I wouldn't even put it the Bible because the Bible is a sinister book. I'll say that the book of heaven, or getting into paradise, because we're all going to die one day, you feel me, is written in our hearts. Our common sense is the literal handwriting. Our DNA is the handwriting of the Creator. I truly believe that is the case. You know what I mean? I truly believe that the key to heaven is written in our hearts, in our flesh, in our bones. Because, like, how can we go to man-made paper and writing for the key to heaven when we have common sense? Like, there's such things as unwritten rules.
Sorry,
such
bro.
things.
Oh,
Yeah,
listen,
go ahead.
The book, literally for me, is nature.
Yeah.
Anything in nature is part of the book. The book cannot be quote unquote written, which is why when you go back to the Nile Valley, they always use nature. They always use nature to write what they call the Medu Nesha, which is basically, you know, the words of God. What they call the words of God, which is basically the words of nature. So yeah, I get it. Listen, spit your bars, bro.
Yeah, so as I was saying, bro, like, I can't remember what I said. What was I talking about? I said,
You said the DNA is literally
yeah. So it's the handwriting of the Creator. So I'm not sure if you know about shamanism and like DMT and all of these things.
Sorry, Peter Michelle, I'll put you on next. Request, I'll put you on next. Sorry, go on.
So I'm not sure if you know about shamanism, DMT.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, these things are created from nature, and obviously DMT is called the God molecule. And, you know, shamanism and all of these things and taking like drinks is part of our culture and our nature. You know what I mean? This is our heritage. You know, is unlocking different levels of consciousness so we can go into different realms. You know what I mean? That is the kind of, that is ayahuasca. Yeah, exactly. Somebody just said it in the comments. You know, that is our spirituality, along with the Native Americans. And even if you look at the culture of the Native Americans, you know, it's very similar to the African, you know. So I honestly, genuinely believe that Christians, Muslims, and Jews, they're all worshiping Satan. Moses is worshiping the burning bush. Jesus Christ called himself the Son of God. Allah is the great deceiver. And I don't understand what demented, disgusting human being would ever put the name of God next to pedophilia like Muhammad did, or say that it's okay to kill children like Moses did, and what did Jesus say? Jesus is meant to be the Messiah, correct? He's meant to in the Jewish Old Testament, the Messiah is supposed to rebuild the third temple and bring peace. Yeah. Jesus did none of those. Jesus literally came and said, I didn't come to bring peace. I came to bring a sword.
A sword, yeah.
So who is that to come bring division?
It's one of the reasons why Jewish people don't follow Jesus as the Messiah, because Jesus was prophesied to do certain things and he didn't do all of them. So yeah, I get you.
And also, Jesus Christ is called the Lion of Judah, correct?
Yeah, the conquering lion. Yeah,
Lion of Judah, right?
Yeah.
It also says the devil is a roaring lion seeking to devour. Who, bro? It's all written there. It's written in plain sight. I'm telling you, the Bible, bro. And also, it also says Jesus Christ. It says he's the shepherd of the sheep, right?
Yeah.
What do shepherds do to their sheep?
Lead them.
No, they slaughter them, bro, for food.
I was waiting for you.
They slaughter them for food, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Us black people, we are the children of heaven. I'm telling you, we're all gonna die one day, and I guarantee you, they called us niggers. They reduced us to lower than cattle, bro. in the eyes of the Creator, in the eyes of heaven, by the definition of what heaven is, us as black people are literally have been eaten, have been worn, turned into shoes, bro. Like, they violated us, bro. By the definition, we literally, our ancestors experienced hell. That's why I'm so proud to be Congolese. I'm so proud to be African, because just to be alive right now, can you imagine what my ancestors had to go through? And you think me, an African black king, can ever turn my back and get on my knees to a white man or an Arab man, fam? Are you insane, bro? My ancestors are in paradise. And I like, you know what I like to call them? I like to call them the Heavenly Council, because they're in paradise watching us right now. There's a great song that I like to listen to, yeah, called Optimistic. And everyone alive, please take a listen to Optimistic and think about your ancestors in paradise, bro. That's all I want to say. You guys have a lovely day, bro.
Yes, sis J, how we talk about, man? Yeah, man, the pineal gland, man, open up and it a shoot, man, and you don't know, say, we not stick to no side, you know what I mean? Because whether you pick to one of the side them, there is some kind of fumbling in it, you know what I mean? And you speak to the next side, so we just listen to these message and we put ourselves at the higher vibration. It come like me just smell some cigarette, maybe someone who was smoking. Yeah, just smell like cigarette smell, you know what I mean? So if you're smoking, you know, we all connect, you know what I mean, family? You kill yourself like I'm dying same way, you know what I mean? So if a viewer is smoking or whatever, I just smell like some cigarette smell and I'm not smoking no cigarette. Yeah, man, we connect, man. Yeah, man, open your eyes, don't be blind. Open your mind, know what to think. Alright, so like what I say now, family, now we are going to the next level. Like this one talking about the Christian, innit? But we are going to the head or the root of the Christian, innit? So remember, I'm not against Christian, you know? And if you're a Christian, you're supposed to be high above. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean, sis? Yeah, man, we have to be high above, you know what I mean? Yeah, because we are a spirit, innit? Yeah, so you can't see your thinking. Your thinking is a spirit, innit? Yeah. Like I say, oh, I'm thinking about Jamaica now. It's like, oh my God, I'm at the beach, laying on the seabed. Oh, you're seeing all of these things. We are all spirit, innit? Alright, so now, we're going to take it to a next level again. Hey, family. Last night I was like running into video after video after video. I said, no. I have to play all of these videos, you know. So maybe I play them back tomorrow, because if I don't get to play all of them, you know. No side in the circle. Yeah, you see what I says? No side, family. Righteous are just righteous. Righteous not play with bad, and you not play with good. Righteous just balance. You know what I mean? Just balance with dealing with. You know what I mean? Yeah. Once you're at your higher self, it's not like you better than me or me better than you. We deal with balance. You know what I mean? You guide me, me guide you. We are one family. You know what I mean? We are family. Closer than my mother can be. Alright, let me play this one. This one is a good one too. Wait, family.
This information.
This is like the art of the beast. This is the art of the beast. I have to meditate and watch this one again, you know what I mean? Like, it's just so mind open, you know what I mean? It's just so mind open.
This information is factual and fully documented, and it should be read by every Bible-believing Christian in the United States and Canada. The Bible says, quote, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge," unquote. Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. Dr. Rivera's introduction. The most dangerous of men are those who appear very religious, especially when they are organized and in a position of authority. They have the deepest respect of the people who are ignorant of their ungodly push for power behind the scenes. These religious men who pretend to love God will resort to murder, incite revolution and wars if necessary to help their cause. They are crafty, intelligent, smooth, religious politicians who live in a shadowy world of secrets, intrigue, and phony holiness. This pattern, seen in the secret history of the Jesuits, spiritually speaking, can be seen in the scribes, Pharisees, and Sadducees at the time of Jesus Christ. This same evil spirit directed by the Roman emperors to issue the 10 murderous decrees to persecute the early Christian church. The, quote, early fathers, unquote, observed most of the ancient Babylonian system plus Jewish theology and Greek philosophy. They all perverted most of the teachings of Christ and his apostles. They paved the way for the Roman Catholic machine that was to come into existence. Piously, they attacked, perverted, added to, and took away from the Bible. This religious Antichrist spirit working through them is seen again when Ignatius de Loyola created the Jesuits to secretly accomplish 2 major goals for the Roman Catholic institution. 1, universal political power, and 2, a universal church in fulfillment of the prophecies of Revelation chapters 6, 13, 17, and 18. By the time Ignatius de Loyola arrived on the scene, the Protestant Reformation had seriously damaged the Roman Catholic system. Ignatius de Loyola came to the conclusion that the only way his, quote, church, unquote, could survive was by enforcing the canons and doctrines on the temporal power of the Pope and the Roman Catholic institution. Not by just destroying the physical life of the people alone, as the Dominican priests were doing through the Inquisition, but by infiltration and penetration into every sector of life. Protestantism must be conquered and used for the benefit of the popes. That was Ignatius de Loyola's personal proposal, among others, to Pope Paul III. Jesuits immediately went to work, secretly infiltrating all the Protestant groups, including their families, places of work, hospitals, schools, colleges, etc. Today, the Jesuits have almost completed that mission. The Bible puts the power of a local church into the hands of a godly pastor. But the cunning Jesuits successfully managed over the years to remove that power into the hands of denomination headquarters and have now pushed all the Protestants denominations into the arms of the Vatican. This is exactly what Ignatius de Loyola set out to accomplish: a universal church and the end of Protestantism. As you read the secret history of the Jesuits, you will see there is a parallel between the religious and political sectors. The author, Mr. Paris, reveals the penetration and infiltration of the Jesuits into the governments and nations of the world to manipulate the course of history by setting up dictatorships and weakening democracies such as the United States of America by paving the way for social, political, moral, military, educational, and religious anarchy.
Especially I work in dealing with the infiltration of churches and religious institutions as well as government that cover a tremendous number of institutions.
And the purpose of that infiltration was what for?
Well, the purpose is what the Roman Catholic system has all the time as her own purpose, is to infiltrate, to penetrate all the areas of life where the Roman Catholic can have control and access for the coming world government.
Simply put, this country and this world benefit from your commitment to Jesuit principles, to being men.
As a graduate of another great Jesuit institution, Xavier University, I have great affection for the value and purpose of the Jesuit education.
What that means is, in preparation for that world government, the Roman Catholic institution, especially since the establishment of the Jesuit order in 1541, throughout all these 500 years, they've been in preparation and through infiltration and penetration of every level of society in order to take over the world politically and religiously.
What a beautiful day the Lord has made. Holy Father, on behalf of Michelle and myself, welcome to the White House.
There are two doctrines that define very well these dangerous goal of the Roman Catholic institution. Two doctrines define this very well. One is called the doctrine of the apostolic succession, and that is dealing with the papacy. And the other is the doctrine, the temporal power, and that is dealing with world government. Of course, both, because you can see that even the Pope and his own individual office, he meet those requirements. He is not only the head of his church, as he called himself, John Paul II, the present Pope. He said he is the pastor of his church. He is not only that, but he is the head of his state.
It is a sign, perhaps, of how far we have come in this country that today's news of formal recognition between the governments of the United States and the Vatican did not create a furor. Once upon a time, it would have. Once upon a time, and not all that long ago, it did.
From the time of President Washington, there was the first president to be utilized by the Jesuits. If you were not aware of that, President Washington already was initiated by the Jesuits to bring about the first communication with the Vatican ever known in this country. From there on, President Reagan, to all this time, President Reagan has come to fulfill the greatest moment in the history of this conspiracy, because no other president has come as close as President Reagan with the Vatican, and even not even John F. Kennedy. What that means is they have done to President Kennedy, to President Reagan, what they were not able to do even through a Roman Catholic president. And nevertheless, I will say this: the religious belief of President Kennedy is nothing more, nothing else than another expression of Catholicism. Perhaps I need to clear this. Roman Catholicism is not only the Roman Catholicism. Roman Catholicism is still, and it has been at work outside the Roman Catholic system. What that means, there are many daughters of the Roman Catholic system outside the Roman Catholic system. And as there are many daughters, these daughters have children, and of course President Reagan fit within that picture. His relationship with the Vatican today brought about several things. One of them is the diplomatic relationship with the Vatican. Second, the preparation for the signature of a concordat between the Vatican and the United States. And if you want to know, this never took place overnight. President Reagan was prepared and initiated for the task that is performing today as President of the United States by the Jesuits of Rome, and the time that he served as a star in a movie that was very well known and still being shown today, a very old movie about the football team of Notre Dame.
New Rockney.
That's correct. This is the time that the first contact was made by the Jesuits with Reagan.
We were on the way back from London on the jet plane, and there was a man dressed in a uniform like the Catholic priests wear, and he was conducting himself not like a priest you'd see in a movie, very friendly. He was a very sophisticated type man, and people could sense that. And I never thought I'd see him again, but in Baltimore at the airline station where the baggages come off, well, I turned around and there he was next to me, and I just turned to him and said, "Hello, friend, are you a Jesuit?" And he says, "Yes," with a big smile. You see all of his teeth. And he was very happy with himself. I said, "Well, listen, I'm very interested in the Jesuits. I've read some about them. And what would you think about the Council of Trent and what was invented in the Council of Trent, and the infiltration of the Jesuits into Protestantism, and the use of the Jesuits through organizations like the Illuminati, and the futurism theory, the secret rapture that they invented for the Protestants. And I talked about a lot of those things, and he had a metamorphosis take place. His face became rigid, his smile went away, and he looked me right in the eyes and he said, "You know quite a bit, don't you?" Like he never expected it. And I told him that you know, I was one of the Protestants that got away, and if he could realize that if somebody like me knew those things, just imagine some of the other of God's people that know those things and are willing to tell anybody about them. And it was an amazing situation how that man's face changed, and he thought he was like in one identity, but all of a sudden he realized that these dark secrets of theirs, they're being found out, and I'll never forget that. Would you consider that Jesuitism to be an occult secret society?
It is an occult secret society from the point of view that the Jesuit order, what you know of the Jesuit order and what everybody knows of the Jesuit order is not the truly Jesuit order. What that means is even the Jesuits within the Jesuit order, they all are not knowing the secret society, the inner secret society that they are surrounded by.
And I said, well, what are you guys exactly doing in here? What are you doing in there? And they said, well, we're here with the advance team from the Vatican, and we're here to train the U.S. Senate on what specifically the Pope's climate change agenda is about and educate them as to what we're trying to achieve. And that's when I said to them, I said, you know, I read the Pope's climate change encyclical, and I noticed that the Pope mentions the Sabbath in the encyclical. And he talks about animals having a day of rest, and I'm putting two and two together, and it looks to me like the Pope wants to have a Sabbath rest for the land, a Sabbath rest for the environment. And it seems to me like the Pope wants to have a worldwide Sunday law put in place, and through this green Sabbath, I didn't say green Sabbath, but through this Sabbath rest for the land or for the environment, that the whole world would shut their businesses and factories and everything down one day a week, and thus you'd be able to lower greenhouse emissions. And he looked at me and he goes, that's exactly what this is about. And with that, they just turned on their heels and walked away. It seems to me like the Pope wants to have a worldwide Sunday law put in place, and through this green Sabbath,
all of us are quite aware of.
Hey family, you notice how I give the video them just like that? I tell you, say, hear me, this is not for the public eye, you know what I mean? Yeah, some serious video, you know? Like these I teach you about, you know what I mean? Because you see, what I give thanks for is the life within us, you know what I mean, family? And I give thanks for mankind idol worshipping. If you love anything of this world, family, is idol, you know what I mean? You have to love life itself from within, you know what I mean? Because when we leave this world, yeah, it's not like, oh, we are going to take anything with us, innit? We not take the water, we not take nothing at all, innit? So we have to love the life within us. So when we see each other, we can't see each other by the flesh, innit? You can't see me by a damn flesh, innit? If you see me by a damn flesh, that means you're brainwashed. Let me show you who they put in front of us to lead us, yeah? Wait, give me a minute, the family. These are the people who is leading us, yeah? Wait, I can give you a... Because Donald Trump come out of power now, not you. I know say maybe you're not, you know, in America, but all of the government them is working for the same corporation, innit? Yeah, so maybe sometime you will catch them and say, oh, but this government no have no sense, innit? I'm a Jamaican and thing, but you know what I mean? The government in a Jamaica don't highlight the government in a Britain or in America, innit? So he's working under them, innit? So he's not better, innit? Alright, so he use 1 stone and kill 2 birds, innit? Yeah. Or use 1 stone and kill all of the birds, innit? Alright, so these are the people them who is leading us. Leading us, you know? Alright.
In fact, he said it's a fundamental human right.
Barack and I think it's a right for people to have bad health care.
Got that? It's a right for people to have bad health care. And if you don't have bad health care soon, Joe Biden will make sure that you do. That's his pledge to you. But giving every American bad health isn't easy. Joe Biden knows that. So he's going to mobilize a pressure campaign to get it done. What kind of campaign? To get bad health? Joe Biden has thought a lot about it. Here's his solution.
Look, I'll do what he's unable to do. I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international pressure.
Joe Biden's going to do that. Donald Trump can't do that. Donald Trump can't even pronounce, but Joe Biden can. Listen again.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize.
Yes, family, so these people is leading us, innit? Yeah, he's not leading me, you know? He's leading you. Remember, inbox me, we lead we, yeah? Yeah, we lead we. Yeah, so the number wheel and come again. That is like a spiritual moment, innit? Yeah, man, family, we have to work together, man, because these government is just like people shell. They're not real. Them fake, and then go by orders, and them not going by orders for us to live in a better world. Them go by orders for us to pay bills, tax. Like, government no need to pay money to travel, innit? Why we need, we are alien. We are the alien, and they are human. Family, wake up. Alright, so this video now, I'm going to show you about the music. The music, you know. You see, when you see all of these celebrities, remember they signed contract from Bob Marley go right you. Love Bob Marley, you know what I mean? At least in the talk righteous, you know what I mean? But we have to know that we, the people, have to free ourselves, not you. Bob Marley said free ourselves from mental slavery. That mean free ourselves from mankind teaching. You understand, family? Let me show you what I go on in the music business. I can look if it's the right video. Hey, family, everything I have tonight, you know what I mean? Wait. I can find it. Give me a minute. Family, I burn Babylon, you know? Meaning, when I say burn Babylon, don't think it's police I'm burning. I'm burning iniquity. People who hate you and hate me for no reason. You understand me? I never come in the world and say I want to be black, innit? You never come in the world and say you want to be white or Chinese. No. Life make you who you is today, innit? So, make someone have to accept that. You know what I mean? Alright. I'm play this.
Billie Eilish.
Wait.
How do you feel about the music industry?
Yeah, this one. So, I'm going to drop it. And like the music. Remember when you see musician saying certain things, yeah? Remember a lot of them get paid to say it, you know what I mean? So, I'm not on her side, innit? You know what I mean? I'm not on her side. I'm on nature side, innit? Yeah, I'm nature. I'm life, innit? Yeah, so I'm on life side. I'm on your side. You know what I mean, family? The system is not on our side, innit? You know what I mean, family? Man made the system to enslave the whole entire human population. Whether you're black or white. Set white against black, black against white, Indian against... Watch the video, family. It's a good one. When I say, come on, law. And you know, say, me have a video about law, same way it says. Alright, maybe I play it after this one, yeah? Alright, they got us. And you know, say, me have a next video like that. Hey, I tell you, say, I come fully loaded. Sis. The truth and rights is there, right in the computer. I go and give it out loud, you know what I mean, sis? That's why I say, warning, this is not for public eyes, yeah? Alright, wait, family. Let me play this sister now, yeah? Wait.
Billie Eilish. How do you feel about the music industry?
The music industry, man. We're all sad as hell. All these artists, we're sad as shit, dude.
Everybody I know that's an artist, we are sad motherfuckers.
Here's that happy sunshine girl with the mayor of L.A.
Whom are you mocking? Against whom do you open your mouth wide and stick out your tongue? Are you not children of transgression, the offspring of deceit? Billie Eilish, is it worth it?
Is it worth it? Yes.
I sold my soul and I'm so happy.
In the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 16, verse 26, it says, "For what is a man profited, if he shall gain the whole world, and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?"
You know, all those things they were saying about rock and roll in the early days, saying, oh, it's going to subvert our youth, it's going to make them all want to have sex, it's going to make them all go crazy. They were right. They were right.
You know, I've been thinking about that scripture a lot over the last few days. When I think about the amount of big-name celebrities who passed away over the last 12 months.
Rapper XXXTentacion was shot and killed in South Florida Monday.
You a demon? No, but I have demonic energy. Oh, I may be a demon. I don't know. You tell me.
Come on. Demons aren't real.
I'm totally woke. You got out of school. Take me some LSD in DMT, expanding that mind, bro. Gonna sing like the masters. Nope, I'm not blind.
Hi, David. We arrived to a heavy media and police presence here outside of the Studio City home of rapper Mac Miller. And authorities confirm here a death investigation is underway.
What does it profit a man? God put it here to smoke it, man. Marijuana is the sacred seed. Didn't you know that pot grew on Jesus' grave?
My generation is so much smarter than yours, man. We're so smart, we're headed straight to hell.
Come on. Demons aren't real.
And you have to ask yourself, how many of these people were even saved? How many of them truly believed on the gospel? Well, if you were to go on their public pronouncements, then the answer is very few, if any of them. You know, these people, many of them were very gifted. They were very talented. They had everything that this world had to offer. Money, fame, influence. They had fans screaming their names no matter where they went. They had everything. They squeezed this world like an orange and got every drop of juice out of this world. But when they died, when they stood before their Creator, they stood naked, not washed in the shed blood of the Lord Jesus Christ.
Oh, hey, Ariana. Who's God again?
Jeremiah, these are all just coincidences. These people are not selling their soul to the devil.
Throw up your diamond. Billie Eilish. Who's your favorite musician?
Tyler, the Creator.
Is that Aleister Crowley bloke?
Mom, inverted crosses are just edgy and in these days.
I took a pill in Ibiza to show Avicii I was cool.
We're following some sad news from the music world. EDM star Avicii has died.
And the question is, what about you? Are you saved? Have you believed the gospel? Have you believed on the death, burial, and resurrection of the Lord Jesus Christ? Do you believe that Jesus Christ died on the cross for your sins, was buried, and rose again on the third day?
Ugh, you Christians are so brainwashed. I'm with Henry Rollins on this.
Are you an American?
Absolutely.
Okay. You're living in a country that is moving past your point of view at an amazing rate of speed.
Black hole sun, won't you come? I don't practice Santeria.
Anybody but Jesus.
He was only 21. A popular YouTube star and emerging rapper Lil Peep died last night.
We're all sad as hell. All these artists, we're sad as shit, dude.
They had everything. They squeezed this world like an orange and got every drop of juice out of this world. But when they died, when they stood before their creator, they stood naked, not washed in the shed blood of the Lord Jesus Christ.
What does it profit a man?
Grand Theft Auto, World of Warcraft, Caitlyn Jenner, Woman of the Year, LGBTQI.
It's the next generation, bro.
It is sad thinking about many of these people. It really is. When you think about what they had and you think about how this world worshipped them, and yet many of these people were miserable. Drugs, liquor, and all the substances. Their celebrity could not buy them any peace of mind.
Can't buy me love.
As I was growing up, there was so many weird Christians that I came across. That was like, I don't think I want to be a Christian.
Justin, it's good to know that you're a Christian now today. What's that t-shirt you're wearing to one of the Hillsong events?
Feeling edified already. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Therefore it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness, whose ends shall be according to their works. I can't believe this is real.
Join the club.
You know, you simply could not pay me to be in any of their positions, okay? No money at all. It's it really sad to see, but if you're watching this, then it's not too late for you. All right? It may be late for them, but it's not too late for you.
Yes, family, as I say, the artists them out there, when you see them, they are not happy. You know what I mean? They drink, they smoke, they take drugs, etc., etc. Like with me, and they work for a corporation. Like me, I'm not working for YouTube. You know what I mean? I'm working for life, innit? Yeah. So that's why life no come with no name, innit? Yeah. Like the earth, and mankind give it name, earth, innit? But you have to know it, connect with earth, your own self. If you get a dream, it's not like you going to dream about a next world different from me, innit? It's the same earth. So if you dream about the same earth and I dream about the same earth, that means that we are what? We are one family. You understand me? Mankind tell us about demon, like these family a while ago, yeah? It come like they believe in this demon. But it's like family like us call themselves Lucifer, call themselves Jesuit, or whatever they call themselves, and brainwash the public, you know what I mean, to believe in this Satan, demonic, evil, negative, and all of these vibration. It's just all a thinking. If you don't think evil, you'll never be evil. But if you have the thing in your head say you are evil, you're going to be evil. You understand, family? It's just a vibration. Like my thinking is a vibration. By me being here, it come like it's a vibration. So now, Sis G did say about money program. So the video what we are going to play now is about money program. Like what I say, enough love goes out to one and all. I'm sending out some love to the viewers, you know what I mean? Enough love, you know what I mean? And remember, I give you the highest love, spiritually love, not like this love still, you know what I mean? This is a material love, like people will go there and worship it, innit? Like the highest love, you know what I mean? See that? The spiritual love, you understand, family? That is me within the body, innit? Yeah, so I don't worship nothing of this world, and I don't need family for worship nothing of this world. Worship like the life within, and worship for know say I am you and you is me. You understand me? I worship you, you worship me, but we worship the highest supreme being. You understand, family? No material. We love each other. You know what I mean? It's just like when you meet your girlfriend or your boyfriend, you love them not for the things they have, but who they are. Love goes out to Mooney, yeah? Yeah, man. Because the moon teach me things. You understand, family? The star teach me things. The sun teach me things. The earth teach me things. You understand, family? It teach me about my higher self. No books. You understand? Wait, this is stream. I play this video first and explain the one with the money program. When I say, the moon teach me, the sun teach me, the earth teach me, the water teach me, the flowers teach me. Even Sis G teach me a lot of things same way, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, so enough love goes out, yeah? Alright, so I'm going to just play this video quick. And after I play it, it's like I play the money program one. Yeah, Sis G? Wait. This one, when I say, it's not mankind teach me, it's life itself teach me, you know what I mean? Alright, so remember, inbox me, get my number, and we pull together, yeah? I'm not here every day just like talking. I need to come out of Babylon family. I need to tour the world, explore the world, explore Africa, explore America, explore everywhere. And I need family to explore it too, because of that we're coming to the earth for. Alright, wait, give me a minute. Wait the family. I got this video, but this video, it'll teach you about, like, who can teach you about yourself, you understand? Alright, wait the family. You have to be just, wait, black brother, no, black brother. Wait, give me a second. A whole heap of video of family. Whole heap, and the whole of them is righteous. Wait, yeah, see it here? Alright, so this one, it gonna tell you. It's when I say the moon teach me, the earth teach me, the sun teach me, the star teach me. I remember when I was in Jamaica, I used to like look up on the stars and communicate with the stars and all of these things. I not talk about no book. You understand me? Yeah, love goes out to the book writer them, but we have to go to our higher self. You understand, family? Alright, I'm gonna show you something, yeah? Yeah, wait. Come like Sis J. Yeah. Hey, you see what I said? That's why I say Sis G, teach me to. Hey, hear me. I say Sis G, a sister where I send message, she's a European, yeah? But believe you me, when time she open her mouth, she have so much good and positive knowledge inside, you know what I mean? And with her knowledge, it couldn't hold in a book, you understand me, family? So, they're on the righteous side, family, you know what I mean? A time for us to pull together and come out of this evil, mankind make-up word called evil system, you know? Alright, wait, give me a minute. This one now.
Spirituality, nobody can teach it to you. You need to get the fundamentals of any books, any spiritual system. You can get the fundamentals and then look at inside of you and then determine how you are going to use the fundamental principles to improve your life. But nobody can tell you, you must pray every Friday, you must do this every Saturday, you must do that every Sunday. No, because what is good for you is not necessarily what I need. You may need to go into yourself and meditate 100 times a day. And even the same person will not need it the same way all the time. You, in certain circumstances, you need to be meditating and finding all your forces, gathering all your forces continuously certain days. And then other days you may not even think about it. It doesn't mean you don't pray. Because everything you say, if you're living your own life, if you are who you are, and you know who you are, and you live working towards realizing your mission in life, every sound of it out of your mouth is a prayer. Every gesture you make is a prayer. Every dance you dance is a prayer. And when you make love with somebody, you are praying. If you know who you are, and this person knows who they are. There isn't anything that you do that is not a prayer when you know who you are.
Yes, family. So, like what I say now, it's like, so I communicate with the star, I communicate with the moon, I communicate with the earth, I communicate with the sun. All of these things you have to learn how to communicate with. Because, you see, if mankind can put things in books and make you fall into it to believe in it. They can tell you lie to in it. You have to believe in the spirit or the life inside of you. You understand, family? Yeah, so now we are going to the money control bit now. You see what I say? So family, remember, inbox me, get my number, and you know what I mean, we pull together. You know what I mean, family? It's not my rights, and it's our rights. It's our rights to be in the earth. Why should you pay bills to someone you not even know? You don't know Bill Gates, you don't know none of the government. You come into this world, they say, this man is this man. This woman is this woman. You don't know them, innit? It's not like you connect with them or you're there higher self. You say, alright, this man, I can't trust this man, or I can't trust this woman, innit? Yeah, so when you get to your higher self, you don't have to guess if you have to trust someone, but they have to talk to you righteous because you send off that energy. You see, like the breath way in my body. Yeah, you see, I blow it out now, but that energy is coming off of us, innit? Alright, so I'm going to the money program bit, yeah? Alright, wait, family. I got so much video, and the whole of them is powerful. Alright, this one now, I call it money what is it? Money program people. Alright, I can unleash it, yeah? Enough love, family. Yeah, wait.
Think of an aspect of your life that dictates the limits of your freedom. Government and law enforcement, insurance and pharmaceutical companies, taxes, building permits, driver's licenses, and more. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of stipulations, regulations, and boundaries on our freedom. And out of the ones that were just mentioned, how many have you researched to find out whether they apply to you or not? Let's look at the forms of law that we currently acquiesce to. A common misconception among people is that any rule or regulation that governs them falls under one category: law. But there are many other forms of law that people abide by without realizing that they simply do not apply to them. Another misconception is that a nation's constitution gives us our rights. A constitution does nothing more than list the rights that we already have. We are born with inalienable rights, endowed to us by our Creator. They are not given to us, and they cannot be given away. The most a person can do with a right is choose whether to exercise it or not. Maritime admiralty law is what's known as the law of the water. It is superseded by civil law and only applies to those who willingly contract themselves into it. The definition of admiralty law is a body of private international law governing the relationships between private entities.
Remember, family, all of these videos, what I'm playing is researcher and people from their higher self. As you can see at the bottom, you can see a Buddha sign, yeah, or a Krishna sign there. So a highly educated people or family do these videos. Don't feel say it's just like BBC who catch something and just put it because they want to mislead you. No, say a higher self video this. That means we need to come out of the system of Babylonian, meaning evil, corruption, and all of these things, yeah. Alright, I'm going to continue to play the video, yeah. Yeah, man, love your family. Remember to inbox me same way. Yeah, because I'm not playing. That's why I put my original, my everyday number there, you know what I mean?
Which operate vessels on the oceans. Let's look at how and why a form of law that is fashioned to govern corporations, businesses, and vessels has imposed its rule over natural human beings. This is all done through a form of word magic. A simple perversion of language has made it possible to convince people around the world that these alternative laws apply to them. One of the predominant beliefs in modern culture is that licenses, permits, registrations, and other forms of documentation are required to operate motor vehicles, use public roads, build structures and establishments, engage in free enterprise, and much more. Sadly, these beliefs are based on little to no investigation whatsoever, and are false. This belief structure is perpetuated by maritime admiralty law. This form of law was originally created to govern ships docking in foreign nations for the import or export of products and resources. It deals with banking and merchant affairs, not civil affairs. When a product is taken off of a ship and brought into a foreign land, that nation takes custody of the resource and accounts for it with a certificate. That certificate marks the birth date of that product in the custody of the respective nation. Think of why it is supposedly required to have a certificate of live birth in the first place. The Barron's Dictionary of Banking Terms defines a certificate as a paper establishing an ownership claim. So right there, we notice that everyone with a birth certificate is defined as being owned. People are used as collateral with other nations because the U.S. is bankrupt. The United States declared bankruptcy on March 9th of 1933. At this point, the U.S. began taking out loans from a private, non-government affiliated corporation called the Federal Reserve. With no money to pay back the loans, the United States began using the citizens as collateral. All birth and marriage certificates are literally warehouse receipts. Just look at the similarities of warehouse receipts and birth certificates. Both document the date of issue, a serial number, registration number or receipt number, a description of the product, and an authorized informant to notify the appropriate government agency. With all of this information being readily available, the majority of people are unaware of their involvement with maritime admiralty law. This is possible through the manipulation of language. This admiralty law changed the meaning of the word person from a natural living person to a corporation. Driver's licenses, vehicle registrations, auto insurance forms, building permits, gun permits, work permits, tax filing documents, birth and death certificates, traffic citations, and many other forms of documentation that were once believed to be absolutely necessary only apply to persons or corporations. Upon signing such a legal document, you are indirectly waiving your rights under the Constitution and lowering your status to that of a corporation that is created with the same exact name as you. The only way to reconcile your true name from the name of the corporation is to take notice that the corporation has its name in all capital letters. This is known as capitis diminutia maxima. You may take notice that your driver's license, birth certificate, social security card, insurance cards, and more use all capital letters to legally represent the corporation with your name, not you. The corporation is known as an artificial person, whereas you, the human being, are known as a natural person. This deception goes even deeper when it comes to the courts that we attend. When showing up to court, you will notice that there are seats for witnesses behind a wooden fence or barrier. The defendant must cross through the entrance to the other side of the barrier where the plaintiff and judge sit. This act symbolizes the boarding of a ship. At this time, business can be conducted in maritime admiralty law. The judge, acting as captain or banker, is responsible for settling the balance between the two sides. This is why there is always a monetary value involved in any court case. The captain is simply dealing with banking and merchant disputes. Once the balance is paid, the case is closed. To turn the court case away from admiralty law where your rights are not protected, you must avoid agreeing to represent the artificial person. This is done by stating that you are the natural person. You don't have a first or last name because those imply corporate title. In a court case, you may state that the court takes judicial notice of your honor's oath of office. Every judge must take an oath of office to practice law, yet you must make it clear to the court and the jury that the judge is acting as judge and not banker. Remember that you are a natural human being of the earth. You are not governed by anything but your own consciousness. Laws are created within a society. The society that created the laws we see being enforced today is called the Law Society. Yet the most beautiful part of this entire deception is the fact that we are not part of the Law Society, so their laws do not apply to us.
Judges, lawyers, and law enforcement officers, they're all part of a society. Within that society, they've created their own language that's deceptively similar to English. They have these little things called statutes, acts, and regulations that seem like laws, but they really only apply to those within their society. So that basically means all the traffic violations, minimum age requirements, and everything except for damage to another person or their property doesn't really apply to the natural person.
Laws only apply to those within the law society. The game being played is an illusion. You can simply choose to open your eyes and reclaim the freedom that you were born with, bound by nothing but the limits of your imagination. These are just a few examples of assuring that your rights are being protected. By far, the most important line of defense against this deception is to be aware of the perversion of language, and be absolutely aware of how you form your beliefs and concepts. In all forms of the perversion of language, there is a mirror reflection of this in the microcosm of the psyche.
And the problem I see with humanity today is we don't truly know ourselves anymore. We have the 9-to-5 job, we have the house, the children, the bills, the television, the hobbies, and the errands that we run every single day, and we eventually begin to believe that this is who we are. You know, but who are we beneath the job title, beneath the status of mother or father, theist or atheist, Republican or Democrat, black or white, man or woman? Who are we? Who are we deep down inside? We don't know, because every time we hear an answer that we don't want to accept about ourselves, we deny it. We'll pass it off and project it onto somebody else and judge them for it. This is repression. And we see what repression can do to us on an individual level, but what about on a collective level of humanity? What happens when the whole world refuses to see what they truly are on the inside?
Yes, family. So what I do now, I'm not gonna really just cut from the law thing so quick, yeah. I have a next video of law. I'm gonna show you how the law work in the courthouse now, innit? When they must say, like, you see the body, like the person in the body, that is like nature, law, innit? Like they can't like put no rules on that, innit? Because you have to obey nature, like you protect nature, innit, family? Like we come into the earth, we make the earth live longer same way, but the earth can live without us same way. So then can't that is like nature law. We are nature. But if you don't know say you is nature, they puppet you out and you have to pay all these money to them, because money is not for us really, innit? Because we are nature, innit? Yeah, we are life. As you see, you know, life guide us, innit? Alright, so now I'm going to show you how the system take place, yeah? Like in the courthouse, yeah? I'm going to show you. Wait, give me a minute. I'm going to show you how it works, yeah? Wait, and it really works, family.
Said, be quiet until I get
Don't
through
touch me,
reading
you
this.
ain't a gun. Don't you touch me. I am the living man protected by universal law.
You keep
stand
talking,
down.
and you're going to be charged with contempt, and you're going to go to jail.
You have already contempted this place.
No, I told
by
you
the
I
fraud
would if
you
you
are trying
didn't
to
quit
get done
talking.
here. These are the living witnesses to what you're trying to do.
Very
You
good.
are trying to create a fictitious fraudulent action. You are trying to bilk the Federal Reserve by securitizing in all caps commercialized name
Sir,
and notifying them that they are standing in debt now. If you touch me, you will violate natural law. Do not come near me. I am
Then
protected
shush,
by the land.
shush.
Do not tell me to shut up. I am the living natural man, and my voice will be heard. That is the Jolly Roger. That thing you call the American flag with the gold fringe around it is the Jolly Roger, and you are acting as one of his privateers.
Okay. You're here on the charge of arrest.
I'm here by
arrest.
special visitation.
That's right. And
I've never
here
let
on
you get away with this.
obstructing a
You bet
police
I'm here.
officer. To each charge could be up to a $500 fine, up to 6 months in jail.
I do not understand any charges. I only understand universal law and the right to live.
Well, you
To
pled
live in
not
peace
guilty.
and to live as I need to.
You pled not guilty in this.
I
court.
never plead. Animals plead. Sound like bah, oink oink.
I have a paper with your signature on it, sir.
It says prime evidence standing right through it. You bring forward all natural forms of evidence that I'm not prime evidence. I am the living soil. The dirt, the water, and the air has its own voice, does it not? It all supports
Sir?
forms of life, does it not? I am a part of that life. I am not your corporate fiction.
Sir,
Do not hinder me.
you're here today on an omnibus hearing. You've already pled not
I am
guilty.
here by special visitation to see to it that you do not tainter my natural living man's name.
Are you prepared
That's
to
why
tell
I'm
the
here.
court if you wish to go to trial on this matter?
This is a trial. Tell
No,
me it's
this
not.
isn't a trial.
Here's my
This is
jury
an
of my
omnibus
peers.
hearing, sir.
You cannot produce a jury of my peers because all juries are selected from a pool of registered voters, and the instant a person registers to vote, their natural ability is a peer to comprehend natural law has been dissolved and turned into fiction. There cannot be raised a jury of my peers. It cannot be done.
Excuse me for just a moment.
No way. Get back here and finish this. Hey, get back here and finish this. The judge has left the courtroom. There you go.
You won.
Yeah.
There is nobody in this courtroom.
Yeah.
The judge has
Yeah.
walked out.
The judge has walked out.
I
Everybody up
said
and
no
out.
excuse.
Everybody up and out.
I'm not letting you
Up and out.
off.
Up and out. Up and out. Follow the man.
Thank you.
I've seen it before.
He abandoned the court.
Yes, family, like me sure you say once is like, you know, the system law, innit? Because we grew up as like a mule or a product or something like that. Because when you go to school, where you can go with your knowledge, you have to go to like the work, innit? If you go to plumbing school, if you go to court school, law school, what would I say, mechanic school, IT school, meaning you're using computer, and all of these things, you have to go to there. So it's like we grow up as a product. You understand, family? But we have to free ourselves, because if I am free and you are not, it's like you going to make the enslave me too. You understand, family? You see, when they're putting in the vaccine now, and if we don't stand up for nature itself, it's like the kids them going to be affected, innit? Like our parents grow us up. But when our parents growing us up, them grow us up according to how the system want us to be today, innit? You understand, family? So the next video I'm going to try to find, because remember I tell you I got a load of high knowledge video, innit? Meaning once you know these things, you are above it, innit, family? So when you're above things, no one can like tell you what to do without you using your own moral mind. When I say moral, if me come to you and say, oh, you know, alright, do this for me, you're not gonna say, oh boy, it's like you have to pay me. No, you just say, oh, it's gonna benefit the future coming up, innit? Like it's gonna benefit the seeds of life coming up, innit? Like the vaccine, if we don't stop these vaccine thing, yeah, them gonna enslave the kids them, innit? Like a baby what's in the belly now, yeah, it's like they don't know what's going on, but they're gonna come and face our mistake, innit? So remember, inbox me, get my number, and we pull together. And come like tears want to come to my eyes, you know what I mean, family? If you know, say, it's like the kids them, oh they can use microchip and enslave someone. You understand me, family? Yeah, because we have the knowledge of a school knowledge, yeah? And we think that it's like, yeah, is the way to go forward in life. When our knowledge, we have to call upon things of the earth, and it shows our higher self. I'm going to show you. when I say call up on things of the earth. Wait, make a look for this video. Yeah, because sometimes maybe I'm not explaining it good. Yeah, wait there. Spiritual. Let me look if it's this one.
Loosh. Now, what is loosh? I'll give it.
I don't think it's that one, you know. I got. Alright, if it's not that one, is the next one. Wait, give me a minute, family. Wait.
The staircase.
No, not that one. That's how much I have. Wait, the family. I tell you, I have loads of video. And this one is gonna show you how to call up and like force of like nature. You know what I mean? Wait there. Give me a minute there, family. I got too much video to play. Wait there. Alright, this system one. Higher self, wait.
Record keepers are all.
Yeah, that one here. Alright, so I'm gonna go drop it hot, yeah? Yeah, man, for real, family. Family, we have to come out of this mental system, you know what I mean? Directly, the system is a mental system, you understand me? That means that them teach you to be mental, you know what I mean? Because they have some family is bleaching their skin. They have some people is eating all of the, like, yeah. That's it. Yeah, man, we are talking about, man, indigo chat. You know it is, you know it. I tell you, say, I got loads of them, man. Now we are talking about, man. I tell you, hey, this morning early, man, an angel passed through, you know what I mean? I was giving me all of these videos. Yeah, man, that video after video after video. I don't know how I get them. That's why I call this one warning. This is not for the public eye, you know what I mean? So just take in as much as you can. And remember, inbox me. See the number come right there. So inbox me and get my number and we all pull together. Family, remember, when you get a dream and I get a dream, it's not like you dream about the next world. You dream about that world right there. You dream about things like that. So if I dream about the same world, you dream about the same world, that means that we are all one. We have to guide each other, innit? Yeah, the government now guide us. You understand me? They are sheeping us out. They want we to do things what they want us to do. Like pay bills. We never come in this world with no problem, innit? I never come in the world with no problem. You never come in the world with no problem. But you come to have fun, tour the world, meet and greet each other. You understand, family? So, open up your eyes, you know what I mean, family? So, I'm going to play this video, yeah? Sister, you know, so enough love, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. And you know, so the highest love we give spiritual love, you know that? The highest love. Alright, let me drop the video.
Record keepers are also a part of your divine spiritual family. These divine beings have always been at your side, eagerly waiting to assist you. Out of respect for your free will, they do wait until you initiate contact and ask for help. The information that is obtained from your Akashic records is a direct result of your questions. Your questions guide the record keepers and ascended masters to the right energetic space to retrieve the answers that you are ready to know. Sometimes we think we are ready to know something, but in reality, we are not. In those times, the answers seem to elude us, only to become crystal clear in the oddest and most unlikely moments. Imagine an infinite apple orchard, full of apple trees, which are chock full of apples. Each apple holds the key to different experiences your soul has had, and each tree represents themes that you have experienced throughout your soul's journey. When you want to know a certain piece of information, you have to come up with a way to direct the record keepers to the right tree and then to the right apple. By choosing the right apple, you will get information you are seeking, which will facilitate your healing and growth. The record keepers are the energetic aspects that tend to these immense apple orchards, and when you ask a question, it helps to guide them to the correct tree. The more specific your question, the closer you get to the specific apple that holds the piece of information you are seeking. The potential for healing occurs when you are able to really get down to the core of an issue, the seed of knowledge and wisdom that is hidden within the specific apple. Often the awareness of the core cause of an issue is enough to create the energetic shift that results in a healing. a shift in energetic frequency to the next higher level of divine love and light, which may manifest in the spiritual, physical, mental, or emotional realms. There is an unlimited potential for healing when working with the energy of the Akashic Records. The extent of the healing itself is directly related to your level of commitment and intent to heal yourself. Once you set your intent within yourself that you are ready to do your inner work, the record keepers readily come forward to assist you as best they can. Like all other divine aspects of energy, the record keepers radiate upon you the energy of divine love and provide guidance when you ask or when you make it known in some way that you want help. Your divine spiritual family would never interfere with your free will. Therefore, you must initiate the connection and ask for what you want or need. They are eagerly awaiting your initiation and are ready to respond. Having a strong, clear connection with your inner wisdom is more than a gift. It is a divinely given right. You do not have to earn this special talent. It is not something that is only for the chosen few. It is for everyone who takes the time to make it known that they want it. As a co-creator of your reality, it is up to you to initiate change in your life. First, you must ask for help. Then you must be willing to put to use the information you receive. It is always your choice, but if you don't put into practice what you are learning, then nothing in your life is going to change. You know the old saying, the definition of insanity is to keep doing what you have always done and expect to get different results. Our divine family of light sends us messages and guidance all of the time. It is up to us to either acknowledge those messages or ignore them. They plant the seeds of light and knowledge and wait for us to nurture those seeds. They wait patiently as we allow those seeds to mature into wisdom. They also watch with infinite compassion and acceptance if and when we choose to squash those seeds instead of nurturing them. They radiate us with the same loving energy, even if we choose to make the same old choices and create the same old patterns, essentially ignoring any guidance they were trying to provide. That is what free will is all about. The main purpose for working in your Akashic Records is not to receive mandates about what to do with your life or how to live your life, but to provide you with the information, knowledge, and wisdom you need to broaden your perspective, allowing you to make healthier choices. In other words, working with the energy of the Akashic Records provides you with the support you need to grow and evolve personally and spiritually. When you have clear intent that you are ready to heal all aspects of your life, then your true work begins. Spirit responds to your requests to heal and provides you with the opportunities for growth. Each time something comes up for you in your life that pushes your buttons, it is Spirit's way of providing you with an opportunity for growth. It has always been this way. The difference is that now you will have the ability to go into your records, dig around, explore, and uncover the core of the issue at hand. Once you have uncovered the core issue, you are able to begin the healing process. The record keepers are waiting with anticipation for you to begin this personal and spiritual journey. Through your connection with your Akashic Records and your divine spiritual family, you will experience deeper and deeper levels of self-empowerment and self-direction as you discover the euphoria of going within to connect directly with your divine source. With each visit to your Akashic Records, you have the potential to heal another piece of yourself. With each healing of your energy, you will feel more and more complete and whole. Past, present, and future, all connected to make us who we are and give us what we have. The consequences of our actions will determine the responses of our futures. We have to accept the actions we have done and the consequences to those actions in order for us to move forward or change the path we are on.
Yes, family, so according, you know, so a whole heap of things me I do around here, not you? You see my background is always moving and it's always about nature, innit? You know, see no mankind in this thing, you know what I mean? So that is what I'm bringing. Yeah, so one look at mankind on this. See him there? Yeah, look at Babylon over this. You know what I mean? But I always deal with nature because we are nature. You understand, family? You see, and we are far away from that. We get caught up in the bills. We get caught up in mankind problem. What problem? People set problem for you to have them, innit? But picture you as a child coming into this world. You come into this world with any problem, so why should we have any problem? You understand, family? Because they put it on us. Just like we go to school, they have bullies. People bully you. No one ever used to bully me at school, you know, because I always in the gangster, the gangster crew. Like my crew or anyone what I'm with, they are the gangster, you know what I mean? So I never get bullied. So I don't grow up in this world to make someone to come bully me. So it could have be God himself in this world, he can bully me. And I don't want my family them out there to get bullied. You understand, family? Nobody can bully me. I don't afraid of no demon. I don't afraid of no mafia. I don't afraid of none of them, family. Remember, inbox me and get my number and we pull together. The more family we have in the group, the quicker we can come out of Babylon. Meaning the earth is for each and every one of us. Remember, when we dream about the same place. That means that we are the same light. We are the same life. We are the same source, innit? And mankind teach us in school and separate us with religion, with sports, with all of these things. Like you grow up, you move out of mom's house, you start to have kids, you forget mom need your help, you're not there to help mom, and all of these things. They separate us, you know what I mean, family? Remember, inbox me, I'm going to give you one more spirituality video. And next, I play one more video and just call it a evening, innit? A whole heap of video I play today, you know what I mean, family? Yeah, man, upliftment. You know what I mean? Spirituality, love. Wait, let me find this. Alright, yeah. Let me play this one and next play a next nice one again. You know what I mean? I'm going to show you how they try to block our spirituality, yeah? Alright, wait. But this one is the spirituality one, just like the one I played before, yeah? Alright. Yeah, man, family. You're more than everything mankind make, you know? You understand me, family? You're more than anything mankind make. Then just separate you from life. That's why they put you in a box where everybody is thinking like the system. Come out of the system and come to reality, because you have your knowledge inside of you to guide me too. You understand me, family? Yeah. I'm in the earth to heal the earth. You are in the earth to heal the earth. Don't follow no one. You know what I mean, family? Follow the righteous. Yeah. See there, I give thanks to Mooney. Yeah, if you look outside, you see the moon too. Depends where you are in the world. Yeah, but alright, love, family. Upliftment.
Loosh. Now, what is loosh? I will give an interpretation of what loosh is in my own words and my own view on it. And yeah, let's just jump right in. Loosh is basically negative emotional energy that we as individuals and as a collective, even animals, send out into the ether or astral plane when we're suffering or going through trauma, or just when we're basically in a mode of fear. The astral plane is a parallel plane to ours, where things are much more liquid than the material world, and other laws apply there than our earthly world. And this is where non-physical entities reside, of which demons and mischievous spirits, among many others, live. I'll get into what the astral plane is more in depth in another video. These negative emotional energies are for the biggest part created by the constant fear-mongering of the mainstream media, wars, diseases, famine, you name it, and of course other personal related issues like discontent, anger, sadness, loneliness, depression, bad luck, you name it. These energies or bad vibes are then in turn...
Yes, family. So you see, once you think negative, you send it out in the air. No matter where you are in the universe. Once it's like a think negative, you send it out. You send it out, you know what I mean? That's why I tell you, we never come into the world with no problem. You know what I mean? And mankind give us problem, I swear. You understand me? We never come into the world with no problem. So try if you have a positive thought, you know what I mean? And take back our rights in earth as a living being. You understand me, family? Alright, let me drop the video again. Sorry for disturb.
Consumed as food or an energy source to feast upon by the Archons. The Archons are evil entities, you can call them demons or reptilians or whatever you want to name them. It is said that the earth is created or at least set up in a way for the sole purpose by Archons as a human loosh farm and to keep mankind in constant fear and low vibrational frequencies. In the worst scenario, when someone is in a heavy low vibrational state for a longer period of time, the possibility of a negative entity attaching itself to that person and siphoning the loosh is plausible. People that suffer with addiction, especially drugs or alcohol, are often a feast of loosh for these entities. Have you ever walked into a bar or any place for that matter and you could just feel a shift in the atmosphere in a negative way? Chances are that higher amounts of loosh are present and in turn negative entities that surround the people with the negative vibrations. How much loosh do you think is being created on the planet now with the whole coronavirus and Black Lives Matter thing? People are divided and angry all over the world. An ideal time for them to feast on our emotional states. This is the energy that Satanists want to create as much as possible to serve their dark lords and to gain favors from them. Why do you think that these Satanists partake in child sacrifice in the first place? These people are so far gone that the entity behind the person has taken over control basically, and they want that energy. And the purest form of loosh is that from a child, preferably under the age of 6, which is in a very low emotional state and a maximum suffering mode upon the time of death. Because the emotional frequencies are so high during these times of intense stress, trauma, and suffering, during these bloodletting rituals, that actual portals open up from the astral plane so these demons can manifest temporarily on this plane. People that are more spiritually sensitive can actually see these entities manifest in people. The secret societies know very well about this energy and they utilize it in any way possible. These entities expand their lifespan by feeding on loosh. If we as a collective woke up, which I think we are doing, these people in power that want the entire world in a loosh-like state will all fall, and so will the Archons / evil entities. They will disappear with them. Imagine how much more advanced we would be if we weren't kept in a continuous loop of fear and suffering. We would actually have the time to focus on ourselves, on what we as individuals and a collective are here to do, instead of being sidetracked by these losers. And I think the end game with this whole thing is basically what they show in the Matrix. You know, they plug you into the AI Matrix, and once they got you there, they have full control over your emotions, and in that case also the loosh that you produce. So we are basically really a human battery for these people to just suck dry. These malevolent negative entities reside in the lower astral realm. Beings of love and light, angels, or whatever you want to call them, live in the higher astral realms, and this is where we should always focus our intent. We should always strive, and I know it isn't always easy, to focus on the higher expressions like love, gratitude, and truth as individuals and a collective to raise the overall vibration of the earth. First of all, we shouldn't let ourselves be manipulated by these evil entities and the people working for these entities by thinking only chaos and fear is the norm, and that we are all divided, which they want you to believe. Spread awareness to everyone you know, even if you will get hate for it, and keep planting seeds in the mind of people that you come into contact with. Your vibration is infectious as well, so be mindful of what kind of state you are in when interacting with people. And also, stop surrounding yourself with people that are bad for your emotional state. You probably know yourself which people those are. So the point I'm trying to make here is basically be mindful of your thoughts and emotions. Simple as this may sound, you and you alone are in control of your thoughts and emotions. The media or any other outside source can only manipulate you into believing that you aren't in control. You decide how you react to things, but only when you are mindful and present in the moment. So take some time so now and then to just be still and check if some thoughts are actually yours, or are they someone else's thoughts or opinions. Ask yourself who you would be if there was never any media to begin with. What thoughts would you be thinking then? You would probably be someone totally different or somewhat different than who you are now. What I'm trying to say is that we have been manipulated our entire lives into what to think and feel. Take control of your emotional state and thoughts and only focus your energy there where you think it is of the greatest value to yourself and the collective. So yeah, loosh, you decide if you give it away or not, and it usually happens when we aren't entirely conscious of what we are doing. This is why these occult Satanists target the subconscious mind through movies, music, etc., which is the automatic mind, you know, the unconscious program that just runs in the background in your thoughts. This way they can get you into subconscious loops of negative thinking. So we keep giving that very much wanted loosh constantly. Anyways, loosh. Just don't give it to these fucking pathetic loser parasite entities.
Yes, family. Love family G. You know what I mean? Love family coming to their higher self, same way, you know what I mean? Remember we are all one, you know what I mean? Yeah man, for real family. And we have to pull together. And remember family G is in the family circle group already, you know what I mean, family? So pull along, you know what I mean? Yeah man, the more of us come together, we can stop all these things. So now I'm going to play. I don't touch no Bill Gates level in it, and I got about 3 Bill Gates video. I got to play one tonight, and this one after I play this one, I just call it an evening because I'm doing about 2 hours now, and it's just 1 hour I supposed to do. So tomorrow I just unleash the other rest of them, you know what I mean, family? So this one is I'm gonna show you how they try to block our spirituality. You see the sun have a lot to do with our living, you know what I mean, family? In Europe, them already block the sun like every day. I'm living in Europe, innit? So I know, innit? And I know when they are flying the plane above your head and sending out the chemtrail is like the smoke behind it, and next they block it. But I'm gonna give you the information about it, you know, make you get better understanding, yeah? Wait. Alright, Bill Gates buying out government, not that one. Alright, wait the family. I tell you, I got so much video, family. Believe me. Bill Gates blocking the sun. Yeah, that one here. Alright, I'm just drop it now, family. I tell you, I got some wicked video. Alright, wait, give me a second. Alright, love you, family.
I'm trying to connect the dots. Bill Gates is funding a program talking about they're working on ways to block out the sun, to decrease global warming. They're working on ways to block out the sun to decrease global warming. If they block out the sun, they will control life on the planet. This is what Bill Gates is doing. This is where Bill Gates' money is going. I'm trying to connect the dots. Bill Gates funding Harvard, working with Harvard. China working with Harvard. Harvard specializing in vaccines, research, virus research. Working with China. Bill Gates, Harvard, China working together. Bill Gates endorsed Joe Biden. Bill Gates also funds the World Health Organization. Bill Gates also funding programs to working on blocking out the sun. Am I connecting the dots? Or are they still dipping dots?
Building back better means getting support to the most vulnerable while maintaining our momentum on reaching the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and the SDGs. Canada is here to listen and to help. This pandemic has provided an opportunity for a reset. This is our chance to accelerate our pre-pandemic efforts to reimagine economic systems that actually address global challenges like extreme poverty, inequality, and climate change.
Bill Gates endorsed Joe Biden. China endorsed Joe Biden. Virus comes from Wuhan lab. Are you connecting the dots? Fauci connected with lab. Bill Gates connected with lab. All these folks are connected. Am I connecting the dots? Is it making sense? Is the picture getting clearer now? Is the picture clear? Bill Gates, Harvard, China, Fauci, Biden. Is it getting clear now? Bill Gates, China, Harvard, Biden, Fauci, virus, vaccine. Is it getting clearer now? Am I connecting the dots, or do you all still think they're dipping dots? Let me know. You all think it's a game, except ain't nobody playing with us. Nobody is playing with us. The CDC has already admitted to using contaminated tests from the jump. The CDC has already admitted to using contaminated tests from the jump. Already. The tests were contaminated. So when Erykah Badu says she tested negative in one nostril and positive in the right, it makes sense. When Elon Musk said he gets 2 positive tests and 2 negative ones, it makes sense. I keep telling you all it's a setup. It's not about some virus. If you test negative and positive, they going with the positive. How ironic. If you test negative and positive, they're going with the positive. Ain't that cold? I thought the glass was half full.
Face masks don't work. When you wear the same mask over and over and over, it causes more sickness. You guys are all wearing the same mask, and it's causing more sickness. They never want us to stop wearing these masks. You guys need to stop complying.
It's a setup. Y'all think it's a game, except ain't nobody playing with us. All these folks got for black people is a vaccine. All they have for you is a vaccine. They got 500,000 jobs, homes, and businesses waiting for the Indians, but they only got a vaccine for you. That's it. The first person to use this vaccine was a black woman. Think, people. Why would they need to use black people to test out a vaccine for a virus that started in China? Why did they say they needed black people to make sure the vaccine worked when the virus came from China? If a virus started in America, will we go to China to use people to test the vaccine out on? Of course not. It doesn't make any sense. We're talking about 99% of the population not even getting this so-called virus, this Peter pandemic.
A judge just ruled against Governor Gavin Newsom in a lawsuit challenging executive order. The Superior Court judge ordered the governor to stop issuing directives related to the coronavirus that may interfere with state law. Also, the judge tentatively ruled that one of the dozens of executive orders Newsom has issued actually overstepped his authority.
Because anybody that tells you that they want to close down, they want to shut down the whole United States of America in order to build the economy, is talking double talk. They're talking that gibberish bullshit. That shit don't make no sense. You can't close something down to keep it open. You cannot close it down to keep it open. That does not make sense. The only person that is making money, let me help you people real quick. I got 5 minutes. I'm going to help you real good. The only people that are making money is Amazon, Bezos. I think he made $2.9 trillion or some crazy ass shit during this whole lockdown bullshit.
If you had a pre-existing condition, and let's say the virus caused you to go to the ICU and then have a heart or kidney problem, some countries are recording that as a heart issue or a kidney issue and not a COVID-19 death. Right now, we're still recording it, and the great thing about having forms that come in and a form that has the ability to mark it as COVID-19 infection, the intent is right now that if someone dies with COVID-19, we are counting that.
Now, many of you all think that this is a test from God, but I would disagree. This is not a test from God. This was a test from mankind, and I believe we failed miserably. We literally allowed them to shut down the entire planet for something that 99% of the population won't even experience. We've gone so far that we may never return. And many of you all think we are going back to normal, but it will never be normal again. There are 6 degrees of separation. There are 6 feet in social distancing, and there are 6 feet in the ground when you are buried. As I've told you all before, this is all the precursor to the mark of the beast. We allowed fear and emotional unintelligence to cloud our judgment. And a lot of us are so emotional that we are actually in the special needs category. Now they know they can pretty much do anything and get away with it.
But still pay insufficient attention to the frightening scenario of a comprehensive cyber attack, which would bring to a complete halt to the power supply, transportation, hospital services, our society as a whole. The COVID-19 crisis would be seen in this respect as a small disturbance in comparison.
Hold on, let me stop here for a second. And you all actually think when these people are predicting these things that they actually are clairvoyant or they have some look into the future. These people are not psychic. These people are the problem. They can predict everything because they're planning everything and implementing it.
To a major cyber attack. To use the COVID-19 crisis as a timely opportunity to reflect on the lessons the cybersecurity community can draw and improve our preparedness for a potential cyber pandemic.
I mean, they were getting away with a lot before, but this is ridiculous.
Of the definition of people dying of COVID. So the case definition is very simplistic. It means at the time of death, it was a COVID positive diagnosis. So that means that if you were in hospice and had already been given, a few weeks to live, and then you also were found to have COVID, that would be counted as a COVID death. It means that even if you died of a clear alternate cause, but you had COVID at the same time, it's still listed as a COVID death. So everyone who's listed as a COVID death doesn't mean that that was the cause of the death, but they had COVID at the time of death. I hope that's helpful.
Hold on, wait a minute. One more thing. Do you all trust Bill Gates being over the vaccines and the sun? Oh, wait a minute. Do y'all trust Bill Gates being over the vaccines and the sun? I'm asking y'all a question. If he's over the vaccines, if he's over the Peter pandemics and the sun, he going to control the earth. Do y'all trust Bill Gates controlling the world? Honestly?
You see, we got to remind ourselves the world we are living in is changing so fast, right before our eyes. And this is humanity's last chance to hold on to their freedom. Otherwise, you're not going to have any freedom left. In fact,
Yes, family. Sorry about that. Remember, this family is a Freemason, same way. So get the teaching, but be above them, you know what I mean? Because them not free you. And remember, say, I am here to say, alright, free world, you know what I mean? So I'm here to guide you while you guide me. But you have to come to your higher self to guide me, innit? Alright, love family. Alright.
right now, so much is happening on the planet with COVID-19, with a lockdown, with vaccinations, with people losing their jobs, economic collapse. There's a reason why all of this is happening. It's a wake-up call. And it's the last wake-up call humanity is going to get.
But y'all still think it's a game. Ain't nobody playing with us. And I'm trying to connect the dots. But y'all think they dipping dots. Wait for it. Free Blast. Get money. Go.
Sorry about that, family. I don't know what I want. Upright and upright. Remember to inbox me. Yeah, man. Alright, upright and upright. But like what man say, it reached to the end of the live now. And yeah, family update me same way. Yeah, man. Big up Lady London same way. Yeah, man, for real, man. Lady G, she there put out a whole heap of comments same way. So I is love to her same way. As you see, behind me right there, so the sun is shining, innit? So time for wake up, you know what I mean, family? The news is out there, everything is out there. Family, only thing we have to do is just come together, you know what I mean, family? Yeah, man, remember to inbox me and get my number and we pull together. And I'm going to play this last video, but I got like, maybe I call it next tomorrow. I call it like about maybe part 2, innit? Alright, so this one is about some 16-year-old child get like go missing in it from the I must say 19 or something of this month. So I'm just going to play it and just listen and remember to inbox me same way so we all can share the information and we can help each other and all of these things. It's sad still, you know what I mean? Because it's young life, you know what I mean, family? Alright.
I wish I was coming to you guys with some jokes, something to like uplift your day, but that is not the case. I am coming to you guys today with this post because I need your help. Desperately need your help. Because on Saturday, the 14th of November, in the early hours of the morning, my 16-year-old cousin, Shanice Ndunge Muoka, along with 6 other 16-year-old girls, were lured out of their homes in the dead of night under the pretense of being cast for auditions in order to make money. And they haven't been seen since. I am making this video on Thursday, the 19th of November, and my cousin, along with the 16-year-old girls, 6 of them, have not been seen since. This happened in Kenya, Komorok. The last time my cousin was seen was in Comorock. And I'm no longer going to show my face because I do not want to cry on camera. But these are 16-year-old girls, and I believe that they are being sex trafficked. This is the number that was in contact with my cousin. I have traced the number. It is an American number. I've tried to call the number. A bunch of my family have tried to call the number. It has not gone through. The last person she and these other girls were in contact with was a Caucasian male. We are working hard and diligently with the Kenyan police to find the people and the perpetrators who have essentially kidnapped and could possibly be sex trafficking these 7 16-year-old girls. I am asking you guys, I'm begging you guys to please, you don't have to share this video, but you can share the picture of my cousin. Her name is Shanice. If you see her, call the police, let them know. Call out her name to see if she will respond. And that is all. Thank you.
Yes, family, so love goes out to one and all, same here. I remember, like what she said, she not come to share a sad story, but we all need to pull together and eliminate negative and corruption. You understand me? Because remember, like what I always say, the same earth, what you dream about is the same earth I dream about. That means that we are one. You know what I mean? One life, you know? The same breath you breathe from this earth is the same breath I breathe from this earth. Full time, we must come together, family. Remember, inbox me, get my number, and we pull together. Yeah, family? And I love you so much, and stay positive and uplift your circle, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Uplift your family, like just give them motivation, your mother, because these are the time when parents is feeling down, you know what I mean? Show them positive video and try to eat spiritual food, like, you know what I mean, fruits and things like those, you know what I mean? And try to say, oh, the food is guiding your body so it don't break down, it don't age and all of these things, you know what I mean, family? Because the food what they put in our body is it's toxic to our body. Chicken, what you do with chicken? You put it on, like, you fry it, you boil it, you do anything with it. It's decay flesh in it. But then I show us like the body, like the flesh is a carcass or something what sick in you or weak in your body. Yeah, these people want you to be weak in it. So family, hear me. You know, if nobody love you out there, remember the earth love you. You understand, family? If nobody stand up by your side, remember the earth stand up by your side. You know what I mean? At the earth purpose you're supposed to be doing, you know. That is what I'm doing. Love goes out to family G, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, for real, man. Yeah, you see, so family G said that video with the young girls them go missing is just like, you know what I mean, it's just like too much, you know what I mean? Yeah, and she say it on a positive vibe, same way, family, hear me, family. A full time now, you understand me? Full time, inbox me. And with my videos, I'm supporting everyone all over the world. So, you know, one world, one family, one circle. Remember to inbox me, yeah, family? And I love you so much, yeah? Alright, so tomorrow I'm gonna do part 2 of like this. What the topic name again? Warning, this knowledge is not for the public. So all of these things it not gonna play in the public, innit? Yeah, man. So love your family, yeah, and stay positive and stay upright.
Remember who you are.
One world.
One world.
One world.
One world.
One world.
One world. One world.
One world. One world.
One world.
One world.
One world.
One world.
One world. One world.
One world, me say, you know.
One world. One world. One world.
One world. One world.
One world.
One world.
One world.
One world.
One world.
One world.
One world. One world. One world. One world. One world. One
Every day we wake up and pray for a better day, a better way. Every day. One world, support the movement.
England. One world, support the movement. England, yeah? One world, support the thing.
England, Trinidad, one world, support the thing.
UK, Jamaica, one world, support the thing. One world.
The UK, Ghana, one world, support the movement. Big stuff happening.
England and Montserrat, one world, support the movement.
England, Morocco, one world, support the movement, man.
Jamaica, one world, keep the movement.
Jamaica, one world, keep the movement.
Jamaica, one world.
Alright, one world we say Jamaica, support the team. Don't leave the team, big up the team.
Jamaica supports one world.
One world, Jamaica.
Jamaica, one world, support it.
Support the movement!
Ireland, one world, support the movement.
Ireland, one world, support. St. Lucia, Martinique, one world, me say, you know, support the thing. St. Lucie, Martinique, supportez bagay la. Yon latte, un seul latte. D'accord? Yes, I please force.
Moldova, one world, support the movement. Moldova, one world, support the movement. Yeah. Romania, one world, support the team.
Italy, one world, support the movement.
I'm from Cape Verde. I just want to say one world, support the thing, one world.
Family circle. Hallelujah. And you know, remember we are all our brother keeper, our sister keeper. So, you know, knowledge is a wonderful thing, but knowing the earth, it's beautiful. Unity, inbox me.
Kurdistan, one word, support the movement. Afghanistan,
Lithuania, one word, support the woman.
Yeah. Zimbabwe, Lizo, support, one word.
Bridgeport, Connecticut, Jamaica represents. One world, support the movement, peace, love, unity. Yeah, Terry said that. Bless up.
Eritrea, one world, support the movement.
Ethiopia, one world, support the movement. Salam salam.
Yeah. Salam. Brazil and Jamaica, one word, support the team, yeah? Brazil, Jamaica, é nóis. Support one word, Polska, Poland. Zmieniamy świat na lepsze.
Croatia, one world, support movement.
Yeah, man. One world, support the team. The unity we say. Straight.
Albania, one world, support the thing. Shqipëria Madhe, një bashkim në boat, together.
Me in Nigeria. Hello? From Benin City, the heartbeat of Nigeria. One world, supported. Baba talk me ise wawese damo wawese. Merhaba, UK, Turkish, one world, support the team.
Algeria, English, and support the movement.
UK, Egypt, support the movement. Assalamu alaikum from Egypt.